All right, so in this video, I will show you how to run a model in STATA. Now, we can see we already had the data imported. So this is data here. We had date. This was the time variable. Well, this was the time variable here. This was the Brent oil prices. This is coal prices. This is the carbon credit prices from the EU. If you want to actually see the data, we could just click here, data, edit. When you click edit, you can actually go in and change data and so forth. All right, so the next thing we want to do is to run a model. Let's run a basic model. The basic time series model is usually in econometrics. So let's say that's a classical linear regression model. We know it as the OLS model. So what we do, go to here, click statistics, go to linear models, linear regression. So, this is a structural model. So you need to have a dependent variable followed by several independent variables. So, well, the reason why we see in here CER is because I ran this model already. So let's just choose a different dependent variable. Let's just choose coal. Independent variables, let's choose CER. And let's choose Brent. We have a constant term. Click OK. Let's use the default OLS. And let's see what we will get as results. And then we'll try some other options afterwards. So we see here, this is the OLS model. The R squared was 0.97, well, 997%, suggesting we have a relatively good fit of the model. The root mean squared error is 8.82, that is roughly about $8, which is not really all that bad. The coefficients, okay, the coefficients not really all that bad. Let's see the probability of the test statistics. Okay, the probability of the test statistics are good because basically the probability of the test statistics are 0. So therefore, this will result in a statistical test to statistically determine if each of the beta coefficients are equal to 0. It will lead to rejection of the non-null hypothesis that the beta coefficient is going to be equal to 0 at 10%, 5%, and 1%. So that will be the case for CER, and that will also be the case for Brent. So based on these basic tests, the R squared and the statistical significant tests of each variable, this suggests that this model actually performed well. Look at that. And I wouldn't even think that, but it actually makes sense because the variables that we use for the regression are very highly related because it's oil variables. This is Brent oil. This is carbon emissions, and the dependent variable was coal. So this is basically energy commodities that we model. So I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be surprising that if we run a regression with these variables that we get a very good fit because there's a strong dependence between these variables. So I will end this video here, but there are several other models we can run for regression. This is just the basic one. But generally speaking, what you need to do if you want to run a model, go to statistics, choose a model, and then click and follow through with the rest. So I'll end the video here.